أعزائي مشاهدي اليوم السادس، أهلا بيكم حلقة جديدة من برامج اليوم السادس. النهاردة we are going to talk in English today for the show, as we are having our honored guest today. We have Anthony D'Angelo, the Director of Sales and Marketing of Milborne, and he manages a new project for Fusion. It's in Guelph, and we are going to talk about this project. النهارده هنتكلم عن حلقة جديدة من اليوم السادس عن جوالف. جوالف مدينة جديدة ابتدت كل يوم عن يوم بتزيد الإقبال عليها، وفيها جامعة كبيرة جدا. عشان كده فيوجن مع ميلبورن قرروا إنهم يركزوا مشروعهم الجديد بأسعار مميزة جدا. تاون هومز، تعرفين دايما التاون هومز very efficient و very effective إن احنا نستخدمها. So first let me introduce Anthony, and welcome to Day 6 show.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
So tell me first, why did you think of Guelph to invest and build your new project there?
Yeah, so we represent. So I'm from Milborne Real Estate. So we're a sales and marketing company that represents a lot of the biggest developers in the GTA and in Hamilton as well. So we've worked with developers like Pemberton, Mattamy Homes, Lanterra, now Fusion. This is our first project with Fusion. And Fusion's very big out in the west end of Ontario. So we had the opportunity to work with them. They've asked us to help sell their newest project, which is Alister at Solterra. That's why we're here today. And it's a great little city. They have the University of Guelph. They have other colleges as well. It's a very safe city. It's one of the fastest growing cities in Canada. So there's a lot that's happening in Guelph that allows for such a successful project like Alister.
So first, thank you for accepting the invite and joining us in my show. I know that you have a very busy schedule, but Melbourne, they are very well connected with different builders. To choose the builder that you have your name on and you build your credit with them is not an easy job. So tell me more about Melbourne, and since how long you are in the market, and what are the other success stories that you started with before reaching to landed with Fusion in this Alister project?
Yeah, so I've been with Milborne for over 7 years now. I think going on 8. I started with them. The market was a little bit slow, but you're right. It is challenging. You wanna sell for a developer that has a good reputation, a developer that you know is gonna build the product. Product's gonna finish. A developer that leaves room for the client to make money as well. That's always important. So we've had a pretty good track record. It's always it's nice to sell for a developer who has a good following as well, and Fusion is definitely one of those developers. But getting back to the question, I've been with them for 7 years. My very first project was with Pemberton. We had about 1,500 units in downtown Toronto. It was near St. Lawrence Market, front in Sherbourne, and we ended up selling all 1,500 units within, I think it was 4 or 5 months. So it was a very successful project. I've sold for Mattamy most recently in Oakville. We had a smaller condo, about 150, 160 units there. And now I'm moving even further west with Fusion.
Nice. So أنا كلمته عن ليه ملبورن وبيعملوا إيه بالظبط وإيه شغلهم، فكلمني عن النجاحات وقصص النجاحات بتاعته. وبحب أقول لكم لو if you like to talk to us directly, you can call us on the number that will be on the screen. It's 289-274-8011. You can just reach out with any question. اسألونا أي سؤال أنتوا عايزين تعرفوا معلومات من أنتوني the Director of Sales and Marketing لميلبورن وللمشروع الجديد بتاع فيوجن أليستر اللي موجود في جوالف. كلمونا على الرقم اللي هيطلع على الشاشة. أليستر project at Solterra ده موجود في جوالف. Launched quite some time ago. Like it's launched like since when exactly? I think
we launched January 24th, so almost a month.
A month now, yeah. and it's almost sold. So we are
Almost sold.
By the time we put our plan to have you here, you're done. So I don't know why I'm here, but anyways, it's good to have it for the future projects.
Yeah. Well, we do have the 3 other blocks that we're going to release a little bit later on.
Talk about.
Yeah.
So again كلمونا على الرقم الموجود على الشاشة 289-274-8011 لو انتوا عندكم أي سؤال أو استفسار عن مشروع الجديد اللي جنب جامعة جوالف. So let's go and jump to the project directly. And I have, I guess, a very nice presentation, very informative.
Okay.
I showed before the going live. And I guess the first question is why Guelph that you are looking for? I guess you said Fusion focus on the West region.
Yeah.
You worked before in different locations, downtown or Oakville. Yeah. But now you are in Oakville. Why? Yeah. Why we are in Guelph? Yeah. Why we choose Guelph now?
So again, Fusion, they have a very, very good following out there. They're one of the biggest developers out west. They've built in cities like London, Kitchener, Waterloo, and Komoka. And I think all your watchers can see the display here. Yes. Yeah. So they've built over 47 different communities. Over 3,300 homes have been built. And they still have thousands in the pipeline, so they're a developer that's growing and continuing to build in those regions. And you can see that they've won the best builder in the low-rise division multiple times, 6 times. So that's very big. And like I said, this is our first time working with Fusion, and it was a shock to me. I feel very blessed working with them because they do have such a good following. People, once you say it's a Fusion product, people were literally trying to kick down the door and get into the sales office. It was definitely one of those. So I feel very, very lucky to be on a project like this.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, getting to the next slide.
So I guess that this area is also in a development stage. Like
yes,
the project that we have, those townhouses, this is not going to be the end of the game. It's a part of a full new area to be developed.
Correct.
And maybe we can talk about this area before we jump to the question about the Guelph and the area, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So I think if we scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see.
So this is the project exactly.
Yeah. So this is talking a little bit about Guelph, but if we keep scrolling, I'll show you.
Yeah, we'll go back to Guelph.
Right here.
Yeah, this one. Because I think the project is in the middle of a full area to be developed, right?
Yeah, so this is one of the last phases of already built subdivision by Fusion Homes. So the houses behind us are all averaging about 1.4 million. Okay. So we're in a very good location with very good schools behind us. But as you can see, just to the north of us, it looks a little bit further on the map, but it's literally about a 2-minute drive. You're going to see the Guelph Innovation District where it says site. So that's going to be a 325-acre master plan community. That's going to be the new downtown of Guelph. So Fusion is definitely going to be one of the largest developers on that site. So the city has partnered up with Fusion to help build this. There's going to be retail, residential, commercial, industrial. There's going to be lots of amenity spaces like parks and libraries and stuff like that. So this is an area that's going to be growing a lot, and it benefits our project because it's going to help appreciate in the future. So this is all coming in the near future, hopefully in the next year or two. The first phase is going to start, but this is all going to help the appreciation of our site. As you can see here, it's going to be a home to over 6,000 residents. So it's very exciting, and it's going to have a lot of job opportunities for us as well.
So I can see the Alister project is in the middle of the site, the new project that the city is working on, and Fusion is one of the key developer in this project.
Correct.
And also it's a walking distance to the university as well.
Yeah, so it's about I would say a 3 to 4 minute drive to the university. Yeah. But we also have a bus stop literally right outside our location. So if let's say you were an investor and you wanted to rent out to students, you have multiple options. Students can take the bus to the university, or if they have parking and then their own car, they can drive. Yeah.
So let's go back to Wise Golf, because I jumped into that. That was not the intention.
No problem.
But I'm very excited about this new project.
Yeah.
So Wise Golf, and what is going on in the city and from the development? I see lots of immigrants now. As you see, Oakville is blocked, Milton is full, and Mississauga there is no spot to build. Everyone is going west and Guelph because it's very close to 401. And lots of new developments and new subdivisions. New immigrants are coming, and new people even leaving downtown, and they're gonna start their seniority life there.
Yeah, and the truth is the city is expensive. You know, Mississauga, Brampton, Vaughan, they're all expensive, and they're all fast growing cities as well. But Guelph is very affordable at the moment. But you are seeing prices starting to come up a little bit too, so that's why it's a good opportunity to, if you're looking as an investment, to invest. If you're looking as an end user who wants to move out there and live there, it's a perfect opportunity. Just because there's a lot of demand, like you said, there's a lot of people moving out west to school. There's a lot of students that go to the school as well, so you can see Guelph is the 5th fastest growing city in Canada. Right now it's got a population of about 135,000 people, but that's quickly growing. They're expected to be, 92,000 more jobs by 2031. So in a pretty short time, the city is expected to grow a lot, and they're estimating that they need about another 18,000 more units by that time, just to accommodate all the people coming in.
So, as you mentioned, it's good for investors to lock the price while we are having a chance for business to grow in a year or two.
You don't want to come in too late, right? Because you don't want to miss the boat.
Exactly, that's the point. So we have a phone call. Hello, yes. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Ahlan, hi.
Hi, Magdi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. I was just going to ask actually a couple of questions that you are already answering now.
Okay.
So the first question was about the image of the builder Fusion, and I've been just hearing that the image is quite interesting from the elaboration and the description, and I would like to know more about Fusion. And the second question was about Guelph. What is the temptation points about Guelph? And I think you are already explaining that. So I was quite interested about these two topics, and I will be listening to the answers.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So again, it seems that Guelph is making interest for our viewers. And again, Fusion, because as you know, there are lots of negative feedback sometimes from builders, and we hear lots of negative stories in the media about what's happening downtown here or there. So everyone is going to be reluctant to jump into a builder that he doesn't know, and there is no enough publicity about the builders except the brands that we have. Let's say in Mississauga, so we raised on Daniels, for example, Matami, if you're in Milton or Oakville, right? But there is no more awareness about the key builders that we are. I mean, I'm talking about normal viewers that they are not in the field or they are not aware of Fusion. So can you tell us more about Fusion project? As per request.
So I don't know how much more there is to elaborate, except I think if you look at the success of the project, it speaks volumes, right? So everyone knows the market is a little bit tougher right now because of the interest rates, but we're all thinking that they're going to start coming down in June, July. That's what most of the banks are starting to say now. So for us to have launched in January and within a month pretty much sold out, the developer has purposely held back 2 or 3 blocks that we're going to be releasing a little bit later, but we still do, again, just to clarify, we still have units available.
Yeah.
But
Don't
no, no, we still have units available.
Yeah.
But just the success of the project alone.
You can say you can have units available only for MACD. That's fine.
Yeah,
I know that's offline, but it's okay.
yeah. So just the following they have, I said it's almost. It was kind of funny. We were talking about it as a sales team. It's almost like a cult like following. Once the purchasers hear that it's Fusion, they come running to the sales office. We had walk-ins trying to get in early.
Yeah.
So they do have a good reputation. They build a good product. Our product is spacious. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but they have good offerings.
Yeah, we'll see the finishing even from the
and
images.
the finishing, yeah.
The way that Fusion they design and they utilize every single square foot in the townhouse.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's really significant.
Yeah, and the fact that they have that reputation and they built in multiple cities, like I said, London, Kitchener, Waterloo, Kamoka, and they have that reputation throughout. Doesn't matter which city they build in. I think speaks volumes as well.
Okay, so let's go to the main slide because people are excited to see what exactly the project. So yeah, Kiro, we're good with next slide. Yeah.
So yeah, this just shows the livability score. So Guelph has a very high livability score. If you look, they have an A+ ranking when it comes to commuting. Mm-hmm. It's very easy to get around the city. They have lots of transit. Mm-hmm. Employment is very good. A-, A+ for housing, A for schools, A+ for health and safety. So it's a very safe and affordable city right now. Yeah. But you can see why Guelph and why Fusion has chose to kind of focus most of their efforts in Guelph. Look at the rent increases over the last couple of years. So 23% rent increase. They have the 13th highest rental rate in Canada as of city as of November last year. That might not sound too great, but if you think about it, that's city, and that's not that it's higher than Ottawa, Kitchener, Waterloo, London, Hamilton, Montreal, and Calgary. Those are all big markets that investors have flocked to throughout the last year. Yeah. And it outperforms all those markets.
I just would like to build on that from the community perspective. Yeah. We had a Coptic church next to, this building, very close. Yeah. And we had, it was a small church, now it's growing community. And that's why we have a new priest, new father in the church. So we were capacity 50%, now they are 2. Yeah. So 2 priests in the church. That's actually echo what you are saying about why we are, as a community, should have the church up and running to serve the community that they are living, our Coptic community that they are living in Guelph as well. Yeah. Especially that we have lots of students coming from Oakville, from Mississauga, from Richmond, from all the community churches in those areas. Mm-hmm. And they are driving to Guelph sometimes. Staying there is very hard to find the spot there. Yeah.
So one of one of the people on our sales team actually graduated from Guelph. So he speaks to it all the time. Yeah. He had friends who, they weren't able to find residence on time, and they had to commute from Toronto. Yeah. So they were driving back and forth, I don't know how many times a week, just because they weren't able to lock up somewhere to live for the year.
Yes, yes. There are challenges everywhere regarding students, especially that the Guelph University is growing. I guess they are about to reach to 30,000 students. Correct. I guess. And most of them, they are also welcoming new international students, which is around 10, 15, 20%, I guess, from the students. And those are, for sure, need to stay close to the university.
They have to.
They have no place to stay. Yeah. So it's key. So we have highlighted why the Guelph, and then what else? Next slide, Giro, please. Yeah, we went through that.
Yeah. Next one.
Next one.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this just talks about the university. So Guelph, obviously one of the best universities in the country. Yeah. And as you can see, they have classes that are ranked, some of the best in the world. So They have they're one of the best for agricultural sciences, animal and plant sciences. So they have a very big veterinary school there as well.
Yeah.
They just reinvested in their business program as well.
Yeah.
And you can see here.
Engineering as well. They have an engineering program.
Yeah, that's growing.
Yeah.
And you can see that some of the numbers here. They have about 30,000 students now, and only 5,000 can live on campus. There's only room for 5,000 students on campus.
Yeah.
So that's what adds to the competition for not only students but locals living in the area as well, looking for rental properties, right? So everyone is competing for all these rental properties in the area. So that, as an investment, that's what really makes it a great opportunity.
Yeah, and also I don't want my viewers to get me wrong that this building or this townhouses is designed mainly for students.
Yes, it's not. It's not a student rental.
For every diversity that you have from, and students could be one of them. Like,
for sure.
But it's not like targeting only students. I would like to differentiate that for any other project that I manage.
Yeah.
That maybe people got confused. So that's only a townhouse that has all the ethnicity or all the different dynamics that we have in Guelph. Like the newcomers, they like to have 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. That's why we're gonna jump into the project details.
Yeah, it was definitely built for end users. You could see in some of the project description here. So we have suites starting from about 995,000, so just under 1,000 square feet, all the way up to 425 square feet. We have 2 beds and 3 beds. It's a total of 99 units total. So we have a mix of 3-story towns and stack towns. So you can see we've already started selling. The dark green is the stack towns, and then the kind of light, I don't know what color you would call it. Yellow would be the contemporary towns. So those would be the 3-story towns.
Yeah.
So with this, you get free parking. So parking is included, no matter if you buy a stack town or a contemporary town. It doesn't matter. Yeah. The contemporary town has
covered parking,
a garage and a driveway as well, so you can fit 2 cars there.
One
included.
Inside, one outside.
Exactly, and they have a backyard. So the basement is a walkout to the backyard, and it's going to be fenced along the sides as well.
Yeah. Perfect. And if we go to I guess this is the last slide, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Right.
And sorry, just one last thing to mention. We do have different occupancies. So depending on what your goal is, if you're looking to move in right away, we do have occupancies starting in October. If you're looking for more of an investment or you wanted a further occupancy, we have occupancies in January as well.
Yeah, we need to wait until the interest rate goes up. My clients are going to be investors, so we're not in rush, actually. Thank you. The model that we have that actually create interest to me, which this one, it's can we go inside and walk us? Maybe we can start with the layout first.
Yeah.
It's
so
better, or?
This would be one of our Sundance models. This is 1,425 square feet.
Right.
It's a little bit bigger, so that's the one we were just talking about.
Yeah. Can we enlarge this one? So you can walk us through the layout, because that's actually a unique design. It's a 3 stories, right?
So this is 3-story. Again, you can see, so the main level would be where the basement is. So right now, you can see the garage. You would come in and you have a little landing there with a closet. You have the ability to finish the basement as well.
Yeah.
Fusion has given us a rough estimate that it'll cost about $26,000 if you wanted to finish it the way they finish it. But I think they are open to kind of customizing that to however you would like. So if your clients wanted to convert that into, let's say, a studio apartment as another rental and turn that into a 4-bedroom, let's say. So that's definitely a possibility. And then again, you would see it's a walkout to the backyard. Then you would go up 1 level where you have your foyer, your living room. You have a powder room on the main floor as well, and you have a large living space and then dining and kitchen space as well. So you can see it's meant for the end user. It's It's spacious, has great design. You're going to get all 5 appliances, stainless steel appliances. So you're going to get your kitchen, your fridge, your stove, dishwasher, microwave, all that stuff.
Nice.
Quartz countertops, laminate flooring.
Yeah.
And then you would go upstairs and you have your 3 beds. You can see the primary bedroom has a large walk-in closet, which is very nice, and its own private ensuite. And then you have another full bath where the other 2 bedrooms can share as well.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just speak in Egyptian language.
Sure.
To highlight that one. So لو بصينا تاني رجعنا للسلايد دي تاني. Yes. Can we go back to the slide المفروض؟ هتلاقوا إنه ممكن إحنا عندنا كده 3 bedrooms. واحدة اون سويت وفيها بيج مكان يتحط فيه كل الحاجات بتاعت الطلبة أو الستودنتس ف it's a big one. This is the master bedroom. They can be rented in a high price for one student. There is another 2 almost the same price. They share the washroom وفي السبيس بتاعتهم ممكن يحطوا حاجاتهم وهم مش محتاجين غير سرير ودولاب موجود و اوفيس سمول اوفيس يعني للمذاكره. ال3 دول هيبقوا معاهم شيرد الكيتشن والدايننج روم وهيبقى في ليفينج روم اكسترا سبيس فور ذم تو سوشيالايز. يعني ممكن يبقى فيها تي في، فيها سوفا، فيها البورد بتاعتهم يقدروا يحطوا عليها النوتس بتاعتهم وهكذا از جروب. الدور اللي تحت اللي هو المين فلور هيبقى فيه جراج. فده هيبقى برضو اون سويت او استوديو. مدخله ممكن يبقى من الباك يارد ومدخله ممكن يبقى من الفرونت. ممكن الديزاين بتاعنا نعمله زي ما احنا عايزين ويبقى في one bedroom بليفينج باكسس للجراج. This is going to be one garage and there is access for outside.
And then the driveway.
A driveway.
Yeah.
So we can have 2 parking spots here, one inside covered the garage and one outside. So for renting 4 units, 4 apartments, find 4 rooms, it's a good investment. يعني هتبقى حلوة قوي ان انت يبقى عندك 4 طلبة موجودين وكل واحد عنده برايفسي بتاعته. يعني في واحد عنده الدولاب بتاعه كامل ووك ان وعنده الواشروم بتاعته مقفولة جوه الأوضة بتاعته و2 شيرد ال2 واشرومز. الواشروم دي اللي فوق شيرد معاها 2 يبقى كده 3 اوض. والاوضه الرابعه اللي تحت اللي في المين فلور دي هيبقى فيها الكيتشن بتاعها وفيها اكسس للجراج وهتبقى كبيره يعني حوالي 400 سكوير فيت. هتبقى ف 400 I guess سكوير فيت.
I believe around 400.
Yeah. وفيها كمان اكسس للباك يارد. فدي هتبقى ممكن يتعمل فيها أوضة وليفينج خاص بيها. فده ممكن يبقى مناسب جدا وانفستمنت كويس جدا لو حابين تبقى 3 minutes driving to the University of جوالف. فده هيبقى الاستراكشر زي ما انتم شايفين. النمبر يعني اليونتس حقيقي يعني محدودة جدا. هم عندهم مكان تاني لسه هيتفتح قدام شوية. Maybe in summer that you might have an extra space, extra units to be available for sale.
For sure, yeah.
But it could be a higher price for sure, I guess.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly. Yeah. So it's a golden opportunity for you النهارده ان احنا نلوك البرايس وناخد اليونتس دي بالسعر اللي موجود بيه حاليا قبل ما الدنيا تغلى علينا بعد 5-6 شهور من دلوقتي او 4 شهور من دلوقتي لما يفتحوا بلوك كمان. وهو ده البلوك الوحيد اللي فاضل ومش هيبقى برضه يعني هم عندهم ويتنج ليست فيه فهيكون خلص يعني. فدي it's a good opportunity for us لو احنا عندنا اولاد او عندنا future investment في جامعة جوالف او الكوليدج اللي موجودة هناك. ممكن would like to view this quality video that you have so we can show our viewers the quality of service that Fusion can provide for the finishing. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is again just an example. It's a walkthrough of that floor plan.
Yeah.
So you would have your living space here.
Yeah. So this is the main floor.
This is the main floor. Yeah.
We skipped the first level.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. the kind of basement. I would say,
cut.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you just passed the powder room. Now you have a large dining and kitchen area as well, with a patio outside, a balcony, and you can see you're going to get your stainless steel appliances.
Nice.
Quartz countertop, and then it looks like we're going to move upstairs to where we have the 3 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Again, you're going to have 2 full baths up here.
So this is the ensuite, the main.
Yeah, this would be the
biggest
primary
one.
with the
Primary,
ensuite.
Yeah. So it has its own full washroom.
Yeah.
And walk-in.
And large walk-in, correct.
Large walk-in.
And then here they have two bedrooms, but here they just showed that you can convert one to an office space if you like.
Yep.
You see the closet there.
Yeah, and a closet. So and this and it could be the same size. So it could be also the same exactly.
Yeah.
Mirror image of this room.
Exactly.
A nice 1 bedroom. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a very nice finishing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why people keep coming back.
Yeah. The last thing that people will ask, how much MACD, they will come to me, but they need to know the schedule for payment.
We have a very good schedule. So you can see here some of our incentives. So we're offering only 10% deposit.
Only 10%.
Only 10% deposit.
So if it's 800,000, you pay 80,000. 80,000. That's it.
That's it.
And how you are going to pay those 80,000?
So it would be 10,000 on signing, and then you're going to pay the balance to 4% in 30 days, and then
1%, I guess.
And then 1.5% up until you get to 180 days.
Okay. Yeah. That's very easy and very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so some of the other incentives we're offering, we're allowing you the right to lease during occupancy. So that's never a guarantee, but we are allowing it. We're allowing free assignments, and we've capped our development charges to $0. So that's a great savings right there.
Yeah. If we go back to this incentive, I guess you also have another incentive options to the clients, which is the additional limited time offer that you are going for a laminate floor, right?
Yeah, so laminate floor on the main floor. We have the quartz countertops, so it's going to be elevated to what you would normally get. And again, you have your 5-piece appliance package. So not all developers will include all the 5 pieces. Sometimes they don't. We're making sure that we're going to supply them, and they're going to be great quality as well.
Yeah. And usually clients ask, is this everything? Any other payment coming on closing?
Yeah.
There is a closing fee for sure, but it's capped.
Yeah, so like I said, the 0 development charges. So that's one thing. So we've definitely capped that.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, and then throwing in the free parking spots as well. So some developers choose to charge extra for parking.
Yeah.
Fusion has included that in the purchase price.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I would like to thank you so much for your time today.
No problem.
It was really a very informative presentation and
Thank
very
you for
good
having
project. I know that we have very limited opportunities to fill those requirements for our students that they are studying in Guelph, and they are in need for space in future, as it's a good for investors to come and invest in a student home business that we are providing as a group of my team working on that.
Yeah, well, you've done a great job so far, so thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
أعزائي المشاهدين، اليوم السادس بنشكركم النهارده إن أنتم تابعتوا معنا حلقة بخصوص بيلدر جديد فيوجن و ريل استيت ميلبورن بروجكت. بشكر ضيفنا النهارده في الحلقة أنتوني دي أنجلو the director of sales and marketing of this project of Milborne Group. أعزائي المشاهدين، اليوم السادس تصبحوا على خير. Thank you.